If you can double a penny every single day for a month, you will have over $5 million. What's up, everybody? I am Jaspreet Singh and welcome to the Minority Mindset. Speed is the most important factor to grow your money and build wealth. I can run a mile in 8 minutes. Not that kind of speed. You need to know how fast you can double your money. Look, I have two. If you have just 1 penny today and you can double your penny every day, that means tomorrow you will have 2 pennies. In 3 days, you'll have 4 pennies. In 10 days, you'll have $5.12. In 20 days, you will have $5,242. And in 30 days, you will have over $5 million. Penny? You can do all that? Now, when you're at this stage, every time you double your money, you are making millions. Somebody give me some pennies! In the beginning, doubling your pennies seemed like nothing because you were only making pennies. But as your money grew and compounded, the numbers got bigger and bigger and bigger, and soon you weren't doubling pennies, you were doubling millions. Now, I have some good news and I have some bad news. The bad news is you won't be able to consistently double your money every single day. The good news is even if you only have a penny to your name, you can be a multi-millionaire if you can double that penny 30 times over your lifetime. The better news is if you have $5.12 to your name, you have a head start. You've already doubled your penny 10 times, and so you only need to double your $5.12 20 times in your lifetime to be a multi-millionaire. And if you have $5,242 to invest, you only need to double your money 10 times over your lifetime to be a multi-millionaire. Doesn't seem so unrealistic now, does it? The key is you need to know how you can double your money, and I'm going to be showing you how you can do it in the most efficient way possible. So make sure you watch this video until the end. But before we get into that, make sure you hit that thumbs up button below and subscribe to the Minority Mindset YouTube channel. That way you don't miss our new financial education videos every single week, and hit that little notification bell too, because if you don't, then YouTube's not going to let you know when our new videos are released. You need to start by understanding what changes the speed of your money. I'm going to start by assuming you have $5,242 to invest. That means right now, if you don't invest another penny, I hope you keep investing more pennies, you need to double your money 10 times to get that $5 million number. But how do you do it? If you put your money into a traditional savings account paying you 0.05% a year, it will take you 138 years to double your money. That means it will take you something like 1,300 years to double your money 10 times so you can get that $5 million figure. By that time, dinosaurs will probably be back roaming the earth. If you put your money into your bank certificate of deposit or CD, earning you 2.5% a year, it will take you 28 years to double your money. So you can say goodbye to your millions this lifetime. That means it will take you something like 280 years to turn your $5,000 and some change into $5 million. The good news, if you want to look at the bright side, is your great-great-great-great-great-grandkids will have a few $1 million. If you put your money into a passive investment like the stock market or real estate, where historically these investments have averaged something around 10% a year, now you can double your money every 7 years. And now we're talking because you can double your money 10 times during your lifetime. Yes, it will take something like 70 years to double your money 10 times and get those multi-millions, but take a look at this. If you invested an additional $10 a day into your investment fund, that's like a Chipotle bowl and some guac, now you can cut that time in half to like 35 years. That's some valuable guac. But now, if you venture out and you decide to start your own business, now you can see returns of 30 to 100% a year. And assuming we just stick on the low end of just getting a 30% return a year, now you can double your money every 2.6 years, which means you will be able to double your money 10 times over the next few decades, and you will have your multi-millions. Remember, that's just starting with the $5,000 and not investing another penny. If you invested more money, like you invested your Chipotle bowl and guac every single day, which is like 10 bucks a day, now you can get your millions a whole decade sooner. The thing that you have to understand about the speed of your money is that more speed comes with more risk. right here in your savings account, you have no risk. You're taking your $100, your $1,000, you're depositing it in your bank, and you can get it whenever you want. So you're rewarded with very little returns. If you put your money into a CD, now you have a little bit better returns, but you still have very little risk, because the only real risk with your CD is you can't access your money for a certain period of months or a certain period of years. Now, if we go down this with some more speed into these passive investments like the stock market or real estate, you have more speed, but you also have more risk. You're not guaranteed to make money in the stock market or with real estate. Sometimes the markets will go up, sometimes they will go down. You're not guaranteed to make 10%. Sometimes it's going to be higher, sometimes it's going to be lower. So more speed, more risk. And when you come down here to the business, where you have the most potential speed, you also have the most risk. The key is you need to make sure that your risk is aligning with your goals, and if you want to speed this process up even faster, you need to add more money into the equation. Plus, there are ways that you can improve your returns while keeping your risk low, which is what I want to talk about in 3 different ways, starting with 1, your savings. Look, your savings are not there to make you wealthy. You can see that very clearly on this chart. But that doesn't mean that your savings have to sit there and do nothing. You can keep your money safe in a savings account while getting way better returns by moving your money to an online bank like our sponsor CIT Bank. Your savings account at a traditional bank is going to pay you next to nothing because they have all these huge overhead expenses of managing a brick and mortar bank. Well, as an online bank, CIT Bank doesn't have all that overhead, so they can reward you with higher interest plus no fees. Did you just say no fees? Yeah, they don't have any monthly maintenance fees. I started banking with CIT Bank because they pay high interest rates on their savings builder accounts. It's easy to use. I can check my money and my interest whenever I want, either on my mobile app or my computer, and my money is safe because they are FDIC insured. So if you're tired of seeing your savings sit there and do nothing while getting eaten away by inflation, try out CIT Bank. It's free to open an account and it's free to bank with them. Conditions apply, but if you want to learn more and see how much more you can earn on your savings, I got the links to where you can do that in the description below. Minority Mindset is a partner with CIT Bank, so if you use them, we will get compensated, but there's no additional cost to you. I mean, it's free to bank with them, so if you want to learn more and you want to see what their current interest rates are on their savings builder accounts, I got the link for you in the description below. Second, let's jump to the bottom of this chart and talk about this active investing. This active investing can make you the biggest returns because now not only are you investing your cash, but you are investing your time and your efforts to physically grow your cash. The great thing here is that your upside is limitless. I mean, Nike, Dell, HP, and UPS all started with less than $1,000 and now they're massive. You don't have to build a massive Fortune 500 company to become extremely wealthy, but you get the idea. There's a lot of upside. However, the downside is this comes with the most risk. I mean, you can lose everything, your money and your time. If you want to see the returns that you're looking for through this active investment, you need to have that entrepreneurial mindset, which isn't for everyone. I mean, if you're doing it just for the money, you might as well just kiss your money goodbye right now. Bye, money. If you're not interested in starting a business, then you need to focus in and funnel as much money as possible into these passive investments. Passive investing is when you take some of your money and you funnel it into the stock market or real estate and then you walk away. This is something that everybody, it doesn't matter if you're working a job or starting a business or whatever, this is something that everybody needs to be doing. Every time you get paid, you should funnel a portion of your paycheck into these investments, whether it's stocks or index funds or real estate, it doesn't matter. You just need to keep funneling some of your money into these passive investments. This way now your money's out working hard to build you wealth. The more money and the more time you have, the more wealth you will be able to build. The thing people get confused here is they confuse passive investing as a way to get rich quick. So when they don't see their millions right away, they get disappointed and they stop doing it. The reality is passive investing is not a way for you to get rich quick. It's a way for you to get rich and build wealth slowly. I'm not going to go over exactly how to invest your money in this video, but if you do want to learn more, we have a free ebook that you can read on money management and investing that you can download when you sign up for our financial education emails. You can read this ebook and get our emails for free by clicking the link up here or by clicking the link in the description below. Look, all of this is just a numbers game. You need time and you need money. You can't change how much time you have, but it pays to start early. However, you can change how much money you're putting into these things. So if you want to see bigger returns and you want to see these returns sooner, you need to funnel more money into these things, ideally lower down here. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, share it with one friend. That way we can help spread the word. If you want to learn more about some tips that you can use to improve your personal finances, I already made a video going over this, talking about how you can have more cash in your cash flow system. If you want to learn more, you can watch that video on YouTube by clicking this button right over here. Thank you for watching, and as always, keep hustling.